Peace, Jellybean Cooler here. Appreciate you guys coming through to the video. Just wanted to give you guys a little taste of what I was getting into lately on Tekken 8. I know there's a lot of stuff going around about Season 2, but I want to keep playing it because I'm enjoying it, and it's probably because I'm super new to Tekken, so obviously I have so much to learn that all the stuff that's affecting all these characters right now, I probably won't even notice half of it just because I'm still trying to understand the basic concept of the game, right? However, just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I was getting into lately, which was Leo. I've been trying out new characters. I've been doing a little practice, nothing crazy, just combo tutorials. I have been doing a little defensive practices right here. You won't really see it right here because I really started doing it a lot after I was uploading this Leo content. But yeah, I decided to give Kuma a break. I know I'm not even 50% capacity full of how much more Kuma stuff I have to learn. Like when I watch some of the highest level Kuma players, like it's not even close. Like some of his strongest tools I still have yet to get in the habit of using, and my defense just needs work. I still have yet to go in the lab and defend and learn how to punish a lot of these strings. So that's my main concern right now, is what I'm working on the most in the lab. In practice mode, it's just defense, trying to learn these strings, or at least the main strings that most characters use for every single character. So obviously that's going to take a super long time, but my mind frame behind what I'm doing here is I just want to get a little piece of every character, right? Because I still don't know who my main is yet. I knew it wasn't going to be Kuma. However, I was enjoying Kuma and I was winning with Kuma, which is why I stuck with him for quite some time. The same with Jack 8. I didn't stick with Jack 8 as long as I did Kuma, just because Jack 8 was one of those characters where I felt like he's really good for learning the fundamentals, which I did, but then I wanted to switch a new character because I not really got bored of him, but I just thought it was something else I could do with other characters that I couldn't do with Jack 8. But I ended up going with another super huge character, which is Kuma, and now I'm like, okay, let me just try one of these normal size characters and see how they feel. So Leo was my first character that I tried. I was normal size. I have messed around a little bit with Lydia and Nina, but it was literally like a little bit of combo practicing really, and maybe playing like 2 or 3 matches online. It wasn't nothing crazy. I'm starting to notice that these characters that have a lot of stance changes, that's really something that I notice a lot in Tekken. Is something I'm gonna have to really learn how to mix up people and get used to, because I noticed there are characters who have lows, right, that start into tornado combos, but then there are characters like Leo where you have to get into a stance. You still have those really strong lows, but you got to get into that stance. So if you're going against somebody who's hitting buttons, or they just simply know how to go against Leo, it's going to be hard for me to do those low setups and really open people up, which you see a lot of times. I'm using the same combo strings a lot of times. If I'm not like whiff punishing or something like that, I'm using a lot of the same combo strings right here. I do a nice punish but drop the combo. But yeah, so still learning the fundamentals, but like I said, my mind frame behind this was I want to get a little bit of every character. So you're going to be seeing me go in between probably Kuma, Leo. I'm going to mess around with him a little bit. Probably will take him to rank. I might just stay on him with online matches to get a full feel for him. Like I said, I'm not really liking the stance thing. It's a little bit too complex for me, and not complex in a way it's like it's too hard to understand. It's just complex for my fingers, right? Like I understand the concept. I understand how I'm supposed to try to use him and his stances. However, my brain and my fingers aren't in sync. You know what I'm saying? Like my brain is thinking when I'm supposed to do the right thing. It's not coming out from my fingers. My reflexes are slow. My reaction times is slow, which is why I said I got to get in the lab and really work on that. That's just something you have to lab. Like you can't get away from it. You have to lab, especially defensively, if you want to be good at these types of games. And I'm realizing that the hard way, because I'm getting destroyed by a lot of characters who I can tell the player isn't really better than me. I just don't know the strings for the character, so I'm just losing from lack of knowledge. But that's part of the game, right? But yeah, so I'm going to try a little bit of every character first, maybe get like 5% of each character, just their buttons, main combo strings, how they feel on defense with their movements, little stuff like that. Play them, so you guys are probably over time, slowly but surely see me pump out content of other characters, and then based off all what I feel with all that, after I get through a lot of characters, right, I'll probably then finally choose my main when I get at least a taste of each character. Yes, all 36. I think Anna might make it 37 characters now. Yes, every single one of them, right? So I'm gonna be playing a lot of online matches, a lot of rank, a lot of online casual, just to get a feel for every single character, how they feel, how I'm supposed to utilize them. Like I said, I know I'm not learning everything about them. I'm really scratching like the tip of the iceberg with each character just to see how I feel about each character. So Leo, he's good. I like him. He feels strong. However, his buttons just aren't sinking as easily as Kuma was. Like, and I know Kuma is one of those characters where everybody says he's super easy, and I like that. I'm glad. Another character that people saying is super easier and beginner friendly but gets the hate because of that is Jin. He's one of those characters though you probably won't see me play for a long time just because he's the protagonist of the story. I had to play through all the way through the story because I thought I was gonna get some fire rewards at the end, which I didn't. But so I'm kind of sick of Jin, Devil Jin, Kayuza, whatever his name is. I'm not gonna play any of those characters. Those would be some of the last characters I'll probably play just because they're so popular, and I feel like everybody and their mama be playing them, and I don't want to be added to that list of. I want to, you know, I'll play them eventually, but not right now. So the next character I'm really looking at trying after Leo will probably be Fang, which is crazy. I'm sure you guys probably sitting here listening to me ramble, wondering what character I probably played next as a beginner, right? Fang is somebody who looks like he might be a little fundamentally sound. I haven't really looked up any guides or anything like that from him. I've just been watching how people play him in tournaments, season 2 and season 1, and I like how he looks. He looks like he's very smooth and he's very fundamentally sound, and he'd be somebody, if you learn him, you could really get good with like the fundamentals of Tekken. So once again, another character I'll pick for that reason. So Fang will probably be the next person I try out. After that, I might give Anna a go because I'm liking a lot of stuff I'm seeing what people do with her. And obviously right now she's the newest character, so right now is the time to play her while everybody's coming out with efficient combos, stuff like that. It'll be easy for me to find info on her, right? But yeah, like I said, I really like how Fang's looking right now. So the next person you'll probably see me utilize is Fang, and then after that we'll see from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the beginner Leo gameplay. Don't be afraid to comment down below, especially if you're a Tekken veteran. If you played this game for quite some time, please let me know down in the comments below. I do well with criticism, so if you have real critique and you can see as things that I really need to work on, go ahead and let me know, obviously respectfully, down in the comments below. I've been trying to work on it little by little when I have the time, of course, because I still got to work and all that good stuff. But I've been trying to work at Tekken slowly but surely, and I feel like I'm getting somewhere as time progresses. Now I know the season 2 thing is not really looking good from what I'm hearing and from what I'm reading. I'm hoping that the devs do what everybody's asking them to do, which I don't care. Like I said, I'm just playing the game, you know, still learning the basics. So a lot of the stuff doesn't really apply to me. There's a lot of high level changes, right? The only character I really noticed a big difference with that I was struggling with way more than normal was King. And I noticed one King I went against specifically, he was spamming one move in particular where I realized after losing to him like 2 rounds in a row that it was plus frames, right? And I couldn't do anything but block, and then he would mix in a low with it, and it was getting pretty aggravating. I was like, oh, I think this is what they're talking about when I keep hearing the 50-50 shit. That was like, I had like maybe one match where I actually noticed like, oh, this is what they're talking about. Yeah, this is really annoying. But it didn't bother me to the point to where I wanted to not play anymore, you know? But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay, man. If you stuck around this long, appreciate you. Like I said, comment down below, especially if you have some advice or anything like that, any characters you think I should try as a beginner. Other than that, man, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and peace out.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.